So I'm having a chat with Simon of Magnetic Skies. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you, Jim. You?
Yeah, not too bad. Thanks so much. So after this interview, we'll be playing a single of yours called Everything's All Right. Tell us a bit about the single, first of all.
The single is probably the most upbeat track on the album, the most positive, sort of trying to grab a glimpse of positivity in a sort of fractured and fragmented world. Yeah.
Nice. And that is off your new record, Fragments. For those who've not had a chance to listen to the records yet, tell us a bit about the release.
It's our second album, and it's really, in terms of lyrical content, it's really a collection of fragmented viewpoints about my perception of the world, I suppose, over the last 3 or 4 years. It's very synth heavy. It's got some 80s influence on there, but it's also very contemporary at the same time.
Nice. And the sound that you made with the record, is it the sound you wanted, or is it kind of just how it turned out as you were writing and recording it?
No, it was very much a concept album. So lyrically, I knew what I wanted to cover, and sonically, I knew what I wanted to do, which was to get further. The first album was a really quite a dense production, but we wanted to have a more sparse and clean sound on this album. And yeah, so I produced it, co-produced it with a guy called Rob Aubrey, and we were totally in control of the creative process. So very happy, yeah.
Good. And I'm sure you wrote more than what made it onto this record. What happens to those now? Do you consider them again down the line, or is it a case of starting afresh when the time comes?
Yeah, I get asked that quite a lot. No, they get really if they don't make it, I don't really return to them. Very, very rarely. I can't really remember a time I've rejected a song and then gone back to it. But yeah, so I started a lot of songs. I don't know, northward of 50 probably songs and then settled on the final 11. Yeah.
Nice. I like to talk about the writing side of things as well. So for you, how do tracks normally start off?
Um, I suppose I think on I had a collection of ideas of content lyrically on this one, but everything sort of started from the music, and then I fitted an idea around the music. So that might have been that could have been anything, a riff or a drum beat or a bass line, whatever it was, just something that seemed to trigger a feeling, an emotion, or an idea. And yeah, I really kind of always start with that the music's got to work first, and then build a song and a lyric around that.
Yeah, and obviously lyrics are a completely different area compared to the music side of things. How easy do you find it to add those lyrics in?
That's the most difficult part. And there's a lot of rewriting over and over uh, lyrically. I always find that the music tends to be when it's right, it tends to come together intuitively, but the lyrics, the written word, I just have to spend a lot more time making sure that I'm happy that the message is the one I'm trying to get over, and without it being too tying listener down too much to a definitive sort of reading of the lyric, I suppose, because I like to leave it a little bit open so that it's flexible and people can find something in their own life from what I'm writing about.
Hmm. Yeah, and there's a couple of others in the band who perform alongside you. How much influence do they have on the tracks themselves?
They do have a valuable input. So firstly, on every song that I come up with is a very basic sketch, and I straight away play that to Jo, who does the keyboards with me in the band, and if it's got through my filters, quite often it doesn't get through hers. So it goes through various stages before we're sure it's something we want to use. And then if she's into it, then we sit down and we think about what sort of keyboard sounds we're going to use and develop it a bit further. And then it goes to Lenin, who's our fantastic drummer. And normally we pretty much use what he sends in. He likes to listen to something so it's ready so it's fairly developed and he can throw a first takedown. He very much likes to work on first influence and not rewrite, so which is really good. So there is some editing in the studio, but they've all got a really important, valuable input. Yeah.
That's good. And you've done a couple of shows recently with a couple more to come. How have they been going?
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Yeah, really good. They've both been very well attended, and we just had a great time. It's just amazing meeting people and watching people singing singing along your lyrics as you're up there.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And just a couple more left in the diary at the moment. Are you hoping to be adding some more this year, or are we into next year now?
I think we're into next year. I think Glasgow, we've got Southampton tomorrow and Glasgow next Wednesday, and I think that's probably going to be it for the rest of the year. But we are definitely booking, I believe, around April, May time next year. There's going to be another string of dates. Yeah,
Nice. Do you think 2026 is going to be quite busy for you, or just kind of
I'm
steady?
hoping. I'm hoping busy. Yeah, I'm hoping push full steam ahead.
Good, good. Is there anywhere that you want to get to? You hoping to go back to Europe or to the States at any point?
I've just had a message from someone in the States actually saying, when are you coming over here? Um, Definitely want to get out to Europe, want to get into Germany, Sweden, places like that, where we've got little pockets of people who are continuously asking us when you're coming over. And I think the States would be after that, but yeah, absolutely love to get out there.
Yeah. And is there anywhere else in the world that you want to get to at some point?
I haven't thought beyond that at the moment. That's probably enough for the next year.
Yeah, absolutely, Simon. It's been a pleasure having a chat with you.
All right, Jim. Thank you very much.